Yo, hello, ako nga pala ulit sa Minor at ngayon ay nagbabalik na naman tayo sa panibagong part. Uy, ako sa sweeping edge.
Boring na mga intro na naman. So kung gusto nyo ng hindi boring na intro, punta na lang kayo sa time stop na 40 seconds and yun, start na kayo.
I like part 2 na siguro to, or yeah, part 2 na nga ng Dungeons and Dragons natin sa Minecraft. At yeah, doon na yung susunod na track natin kasi doon nakaturo yung compass. Pero dito na ako dadaan para malapit siya. Ayun muna natin kung ayusin ko lang yung volume ko. Hindi, okay naman na pala. Anong lugar to? Parang hindi ko pa to napunta. Napuntahan ko na ba to? Return to that, Versai in the...
You know, you've been rather quiet since we left the tower.
Stop. Anong klaseng video to? Bro, napaka-boring. Anong gagawin ko dito? Tingnan nyo, halos wala. Walang mga sound effects, memes, kahit ano, wala kang music. Anong gagawin ko dito? Anong ginagawa mo? Wait, what? Anong meron sa kanya? Talk through it.
Stop. So dahil boring ang gameplay na to, ako na lang magpapaliwanag kung ano ang nangyayari dito kay Vaer. So, ang nangyayari sa kanya ay nalulungkot siya kasi wala siyang katawan at feeling niya mahina siya. So, apakahaba ng usapan na to pero yun lang talaga yung gusto niya sabihin. Kaya ayun. Boring talaga ng laro na to.
I feel as though I am not much of a dragon anymore. I hate it.
We've got each other at least.
Yeah.
Maybe you are right. At least we have each other.
Yun. Grabe, wholesome. Sheesh.
And then yun, pagkatapos nga na dumiretso na ako kay Tesserae para ibalik yung libro na nakuha ko doon sa Juggernaut para tulungan niya rin tayo mapagaling tong si Vaer at mabalik sa kanyang katawan. Hindi ko alam kung sabihin ko pa to. Pinag-usapan din namin dito kung paano namatay si Adro, yung kapatid nitong si Tesserae.
Excellent. Oh, does that mean that Adro...
Wala na pala si Adro.
We were too late. I'm sorry for your loss.
Yes, so am I. Though I will admit that I had assumed the worst already. Hearing it confirmed is still something of a shock.
Okay. So what are you going to do now to help us?
Help you? Whoever said that I would help
Uy,
you?
itong buang na to.
Yes, yun yung sinabi niya. Hindi niya tayo tinulungan. Yeah, panoorin niyo na lang kung bakit.
I said that I would wipe the slate clean regarding your criminal activities and
Ay,
waive your fee for entrance to the Great Library. The matter of helping you with your little identity crisis is something else entirely.
Ay, anong kaloko?
I'm kidding. Just toying with you a bit. I was planning on helping you from the start as the problem piqued my
Sapat
curiosity.
scammer to eh.
It's a prank! Naghintay ka ba? Wala na! Medyo marami kaming pinag-usapan dito pero yung iba naman ay wala na rin. Wala nang kwenta. So, mahirap din naman mag-edit lalo na ako lang mag-isa nag-edit kaya fast forward na lang natin to. Sige, doon na tayo sa natutulog na si Vaer.
Stay away. No. Stop it. Leave me alone. Go away!
Vaer! Vaer! Endandra Vaer! It's okay! There's no one here, it's just us!
They...
What were you dreaming about?
You needn't pretend. You saw it too.
You want to talk about it?
No.
Oh. Akala ko tayo lang nahihirapan, siya rin pala.
Okay, stop the drama. Bibigyan ko na lang kayo ng cinematic kung paano ako babalik doon kay Tesserae. Let's go.
Ginagawa mo dyan, boss? Asan ka?
Ah, there you are. Yvonne and I have been working on your conundrum. I have some good news and I have some bad news.
Good news is merong artifact na pwede maibalik si Vaer sa kanyang katawan. At ang bad news naman ay napakalayo ng item na to. So, need pa natin ng proper knowledge para makuha ito. At isa pa, may nagkocontrol sa body ni Vaer.
What's the bad news?
The bad news, I'm afraid, is that the artifact you need to put Vaer back into his own body is rather far away.
Then, let the journey begins. Let's go.
Okay, hello. Pwede ba akong sumakay?
The voyage north is long, and you discover an intense dislike of the sea,
Ayos na
as
to.
you find yourself repeatedly clutching the ship's railing and spewing out various meals into the waves. As the voyage continues, the air also grows colder, as settlements and cities along the coast become fewer and far between. By the time the captain tells you that your destination is near, you have already started counting how many seconds it takes for your puke to freeze against the hull of the ship. Looking up from the railing, though, you see a dark shape looming through the blowing snow, and something about it that has nothing to do with the cold causes you to shiver.
Ah, I see the prison inspector has caught your eye. Best hope you don't find yourself going there anytime soon, unless you have business.
Why build something like that all the way out here?
Well, the nice and fancy folk don't want no reminders of the dirty and dangerous people that they've locked up. So they put them as far from civilization as you can imagine. Kid Interval notwithstanding.
What is that place?
It's called Revel's End.
Rebels.
Apt name if ever there was one, as I've not known anywhere bleaker or more devoid of joy. There is a prison built to hold the worst criminals that mankind has to offer. Whether the sorry souls stuck in there deserve it or not, well, I can't say.
Again, prisons. How is it that humans are so taken with prisons, cells, and confining each other? It's unsettling.
Good luck, wherever your journey takes you.
Sige, thank you po, Mang Kanor. Mang Kanor na lang tatawag ko sa'yo. Oh,
Oh, what a miserable place.
Nilalamig ka na ba, ha?
How are you cold? I can hear you shivering.
Pasok pa tayo
That
dito.
doesn't make sense. I'm the one who has to walk through this.
Okay, this time ay pupunta naman tayo sa isa pang village para tanungin kung kilala ba nila yung storm giant o yung stone giant. Hindi ko alam kung ano yun. Basta storm giant. Then tatanong tayo sa kanila kung saan natin pwede makita yun para matulungan nila tayo na mapagaling itong si Vaer. So, let's go.
Judging by what the captain said along the way, people who either don't want to be found or have nowhere else to go.
Well, if we are to keep our visit as brief as possible, I would suggest finding the nearest bartender or such who might have heard rumors of a giant.
Ask the local bartender if they know a storm giant.
Have you heard anything about a storm giant in the area?
Storm giant? That ain't like a frost giant? Or do you mean a stone giant? Because we got plenty of those up in our
Storm,
spine.
hindi
that sometimes
stone.
wander this way to hunt and raid.
Storm.
No, I mean storm giant.
Hindi storm.
And I've got nothing for.
Meron ka bang...
Have you heard of any disappearances or strange happenings lately?
Outside of the usual, well, my cousins in Kelvin's Khan have been talking about a lot of rumors that have made their way up here with the trade caravans with
Okay
minerals.
po, so dito naman tinuro niya lang kung saan pwede natin mahanap yung storm giant or yung storm queen. Ewan ko storm queen tawag doon, pero tinuro niya yung daan kung saan tayo pwede pumunta at kung saan pwede natin makita yun. Kaya, yan, simulan na natin yung adventure. Let's go.
Dito na tayo. Oh, ano na? Hello? Turn away.
Hello? Leave this place.
Tara, alis na tayo.
Just want to talk!
Tapos,
You shall not proceed!
hindi ko narinig.
Speak now and tell me your purpose in coming here, lest I blast you off the side of the mountain.
Are you the only one who has lived here in the last few years?
Yes, Brock. I told him to check for scrying, the fool. Fine, what do you want with him?
My friend has been infested with a parasite that has also displaced his soul. We were told by the Sage of Magic at Candlekeep that his best hope is to find the Rod of Alignment, which was last seen with Kimmerin.
And what if I refuse to help? What will you do?
Well, isa lang ang magiging outcome dito pag hindi tayo tinulungan ng storm giant, which is mamamatay si Vaer or hindi niya na makukuha ang kanyang katawan.
If you do not help, then my friend will die, and that could mean something terrible for the world.
That seems rather far-fetched. Still, you are earnest, I will grant that much. This is a powerful item that you seek, and not something to be handed over lightly. Though perhaps you will do. Very well. I indeed possess the rod and am willing to part with it in return for a favor. The druid who last held the rod is indeed a friend of mine. Cimmerian, however, has a tendency to use force to protect the wilderness and its creatures rather than negotiate. The Lord's Alliance decided that they had suffered his vigilantism long enough and have imprisoned him in the great fortress they built nearby, known as Revel's End.
Okay, adventure naman at pakikipaglaban sa mga taong nasa prison. Medyo mahirap-hirap to kaya simulan na natin or huwag na magpatumbik-tumbik pa. Let's go! At kung nakaabot ka nga pala sa part ng video na to ay huwag mo kakalimutan mag-subscribe kasi napakahirap mag-edit, okay? Given na yun, pero mag-subscribe ka pa rin at syempre i-like mo na rin tong video na to kung nagustuhan mo. Yan lang, thank you.
Still no gods? You would think that someone would have stopped or questioned us by now. I do not like the feel of this. Make sure that the front door stays open and unlocked too. I do not wish to be trapped in here.
Dito lang naman ako inabot ng ilang oras sa prison na to kasi hindi ko alam yung passcode sa gate at kailangan ko pang mag-search sa internet ng passcode para dito. Bro, walang clue, di ba? Basta yun. Naghanap ako sa Google ng sagot or sa Minecraft wiki about sa Dungeons and Dragons at ang passcode daw ay 37.
There.
Ayun, tama.
Now let us get back into the open.
Oh,
and hope that we
alam mo
have
ba kung
nothing
ilang
solved
oras ko
prisoners
inisip
or
yung
endangered the
mga
guards?
passcode?
That
Nasa
would-
wiki lang din naman part. Who are you, bro?
Oh, the jingling of keys. Now that is a welcome sound. Certainly better than listening to screaming demons, anyhow.
Yeah,
My
my
name's
name is
Katra.
Katra.
I'm here to get you out.
Are you now? Well, that's nice, but I find it hard to believe. Still, very well. My name is Mayastan Cimmerian. What do you want with me exactly?
Nalkra sent me to free you.
Ed? That being said, I won't be going anywhere while that portal's still open, so you'll have to go find my magic focus, too.
Ha? Focus. Not in the deal.
That
Wala
isn't
yun.
part of the deal. I'm just here to get you out. And if I go even deeper into danger, then there's a good chance I won't come back alive to bring you outside.
Call it an addendum to your deal, then. Look, even if you let me out right now, I haven't eaten in nearly a week. No guards to feed me, remember? I've only had the little water I could get from the snow on my windowsill, so I'll be useless without my magic.
Kasalanan mo yun. Nagpahuli ka. Sige. Yung focus
Where would I
location.
find your focus?
There's a lockup somewhere for inmates' possessions. Get the warden's keys, and you should be able to open whatever box or closet you can find.
Okay.
I'll be back soon.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be here.
Ito. Oo ko na.
Oh, my focus. Excellent. Have you cleared the path to the portal?
I think so. Hindi ko alam.
You even took care of that big bat-like thing? That one looked particularly menacing. If I'm being entirely honest, I nearly peed myself when it stopped by to try to get into my cell.
No, I think I missed that one.
Ito na yung taas. Actually, hindi ko na taga naiintindihan kung ano yung sinasabi ng bot dito kasi sobrang lakas na ng ulan nung nire-record ko to. Kaya yun, panoorin nyo na lang kung paano ko to kalabanin kasi boring naman talaga yung story. Kaya yun, let's go. Whoa! Baka fireball yung mga katalo sa kanya pero wala eh. Kailangan taga natin ang pasinto. Hindi ako makita. Awit. Ayoko mamatay dito. Yung tinamaan ko. Oh, napatay ko.
Fools, even if you strike me down and destroy my body here, I will simply reform in the abyss. And when I do, and when my master carves a path into this world, nothing will stop me from hunting you down. Your souls. Your soul is mine, my precious.
Nalilate na cinematic sa voice over. Ganun. Siguro dahil sa device kasi hindi kaya.
Oh, well, that was downright unsettling. Still, the deed is done. However, I fear that what magic I could work here today was limited and will only be a temporary solution. Once I have some rest, though, I can return and enact something more permanent.
Stay safe, then. I hated to go to all this trouble just for you to get eaten by a crag cat or something on the way back.
At natapos din ng labanan at makakauwi na ako at makukuha ko na yung rod dun sa stone store or stone giant. Hey, let's go!
You have returned. Good. I can now say to your face that I do not enjoy being deceived, dragon.
I was afraid of this. Be careful.
We did our part.
Yeah, I have a dragon with me. We still did what you asked for. So are you going to keep your end of the bargain?
I could break our agreement without a guilty conscience between your dishonesty and the company you keep.
Oaths and promises don't really mean much in the wilderness. However, allies and friends do. They have shown themselves at least willing to work with us, and nothing in my divination makes me think that they mean the world or us ill will. We figured out what you would want the rod for, and personally, I fully support your desire to return to your
Yun.
natural form, especially if it means unearthing whatever your attackers are planning.
And what about after the dragon is returned to its form? Can we trust them with it then?
I'd hope so. If not, though, we can always take it back. Either way, can't condemn someone for something they haven't done yet, right? Give it to them with my blessing.
Fine. But if you can hear me, dragon, I do this not for your sake. I do it for the child. They do not deserve to have their thoughts constantly invaded and should be able to live their life without someone constantly whispering in their ear. A person's mind is meant to be their refuge and safe haven, even when nowhere else is. Besides, there is something about you, child. A sense of impending significance, for lack of a better term. I have been in this world long enough to trust my intuition, and it tells me to keep an eye on you. Regardless of what happens to the dragon, I will be curious to know your doings. Now go, hunt your quarry. And remember that the rod is not all-powerful. You must weaken your target first if it is a living thing. You have a battle ahead.
At dahil nakuha na natin yung rod, so dito ko na lang tatapusin yung episode nito. Maraming salamat sa panonood nyo. At kung nakaabot ka sa part ng video na to, huwag mo kakalimutan mag-like, share, and subscribe. At yun lang sa video na ito. Kita-kits sa next episode. And yun lang. Thank you so much sa panonood and
Paalam.